Hello everyone, welcome to the ASP.NET MVC tutorial. So this is my third tutorial. So before proceeding, I would like to suggest you to watch my previous videos, that is part 1 and part 2 of this video series. So now in this tutorial I will discuss about views in MVC and what is the importance of ViewPack in an MVC application. So now open your Visual Studio and add a controller. So now click on MVC5 controller and add, name it test, and now click on add. So your controller is added. So as soon as your controller is added, so you can find a test folder automatically generated in your view folder. So now save it, and I'm gonna just copy this test and I'm gonna set my set this as a default application. Go to the route config and paste it here. So my default controller is test, and because I don't want to write controller name and index name all the time, so now run this and let's see what's gonna happen. Now here you got an error message like the view and index or its master was not found. So now go to your controller, just first stop your application, now cut it and right click on your index method and add view. Now name it index and click on add. As soon as you click on add, then if you see in a test folder there is an index.ch_html5 has been generated. Now run this application. Now this page just having a lot of means it has an header included. So now I'm going to just remove my layout because I will just discuss the layout in a detail. So now again refresh it. So your index message is printed on your screen. Now go to test controller, first just close it and stop your. So now I'm gonna add a dynamic property ViewPack. ViewPack dot name equals to Ashish and save it. So ViewPack is the dynamic container which can store list, string, int, any kind. It just does not check about the typecast. So in the later video session we will also discuss about the ViewPack in a detail. Now you will not see the name here, so now I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna just put a @ and now paste it and just delete this. Now you will see, just refresh your page and you will see your name here. Okay, now go to the controller and just stop your application and close it. Now I'm gonna write a list of a string. My list equals new list. Now I'm gonna add something dot add, I'm gonna add Ashish. Now add some more value. Paste it. Okay, and now name it Raj, John, and Rio. Okay, I have just inserted 4 items in the list, and now I am going to use a ViewPack dot name list equals list. Now I'm going to use this list on your user interface. So go to your index page and create a table, and now I'm gonna add table row, and now table header, and now I'm gonna name it name list. Okay, and now I'm gonna add table body, and now at the rate for each item. So I'm now going to iterate this list. So item in your ViewPack.name list. Okay, so now for each item I'm gonna just print a row in which I will show a td with @item name. And now just delete ViewPack.name. Okay, and run your application. Here you go. So my name list has been printed here. Now go to table and give it a class name. Table space table use table stripped. Okay, so it's not going to work because I have just removed my layout, so I need to just add a reference. So go to content folder and choose a bootstrap, and sorry, it will Z, and go to and just drag your item here. Now refresh your page. So now your name list is just created with a great user interface. So basically the view is to create your user interface. So how my end page is going to look like, so it decides just. So go to the controller, and if you see, ViewPack has just consist a list of item, and ViewPack has just consist a string. So ViewPack is a dynamic container, it can store anything. So also we need before putting the ViewPack name list, suppose if I don't add anything in the view, just stop your application. So Control KD and just comment this line, and now run your application. So now it's going to throw an exception, null reference exception, because ViewPack must not be an empty, and we can not loop through the ViewPack if it contains a null. Here now you can see the null reference exception. So it is very important to check before using your ViewPack. It is very necessary that you check if just copy it, ViewPack.name is not is not equal to null. Okay, then you can process this loop X and Control V and just remove this @ sign here. Now you can continue to your application, and again you need to reload it. Now refresh it, F12. Now I have just handled this exception, because whenever there is whenever the name list is empty, so it will not throw any exception. Okay, so now in the next tutorial we will just add a model in our project, and we will do the same thing with the model, and we will discuss how we can use our model and how to validate in a later video session. So that's all about View. So thank you very much for watching my tutorial. So if you really like it, then keep sharing this video and give a thumbs up and like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a great day.